Have the mythical Mike and the jaunty John. Gentlemen, take it away.
Mike does it all the time. Well, to be fair to T-Panda, you have to be casting to cast a curse. So I suppose I do it all the time. It's MLP Dota and John X Fire coming here for you. The game number 1 between Bait and, of course, Nouns. John, T-Panda. He was giving the stats. He was talking about this Void Spirit.
Hooks would be very spectacular, as we've known historically.
Literally never
misses. Well. Never does. Unfortunately, we don't have that. And we'll see if that's something Bait can bring out, you know, just hammering in on someone. And they do. They find it in Moo.
Moo ends up going down. You can't really underestimate the combo down at this bot lane, right? Like, Crystal made him plus CK.
Is queuing up the Battle Fury, so that's a little bit longer to go into in comparison to the Maelstrom that we tend to see. So the illusion clearing, the farming pace is just going to be a little bit later there.
A nice little pick off there onto Husky. So can't underestimate the damage of that chain lightning. 140 here on the Doom, and well, Funnick at 50 mana. It's another jump in. This time it will be onto Lelis, but he's going to be able to survive. In fact, now the turnaround. Onto Moo they go, or rather Lodine they go. Moo, front and forward. Lodine trying to survive, but can't do it. Plenty of damage to come out from this Beastmaster, and well, they'll get the job done.
Yeah, you want to see some punishment coming out. You've got the level 2.
And Dendi, well, there's that rotation. He does TP down bot. Onto Moo they go again. It's so important they continue to slow down this Beastmaster, and Moo just has no way of surviving. Very important rotation there from Dendi, and it does work out.
Yeah, it's the big kill they'd want. And just great use of that early rune. So low from that spam coming out with the chain lightning. And it just comes down to having to run a pause 5 Mirana. There's some aggression you can get out. You could have tried to combine that with a bound.
Yams.
Yeah. That's the counter synergy, right? Like, as a Monkey King, you want to dance around, you want to jump in and out. You can be fairly telegraphed in the laning phase where you're going with a primal. It's just so easy to punish. You've just got Bushwhack and melt them.
Stonebank, though, he's also in danger. So both position 1s being caught off guard, and well, there goes Stonebank. In fact, now Lodine will be chased down by Moo. They've got the Hawk Vision, so there's really no way of juking out of this one. Lelis is going to cut him off through the other pathing, though Lodine still running. Cookie's off the mark, but it won't matter. Moo eventually gets the job done, and that should allow them to start forcing in this tier 1 bottom tower a little bit.
Yeah, they can get a little bit of a shove. Early fortifies already are a different story. It does take quite a while in itemization to get that done. Gunner.
Stonebank caught out. There's your Mortimer's Kisses. A very easy combo to land, and Stonebank, well, he's running, but not running quick enough. Gunner's going to pick up the kill. Great rotation from this Tiny. First kill of the game here for Gunner. To a good start, and Stonebank, he's having a hunt here somewhere. Do they have a dust to pop? Cookie, Lelis, hoping Dendi was around trying to secure the power rune, doesn't get it. Moo, thinking about the Roar, won't throw it out yet. Dendi, he's sticking around, but eventually does back his way out. The Hawk will give vision. Nouns still trying to move in here onto the Void Spirit. He has no Astral Steps. In fact, he has one left. So the Roar was committed, but it's not going to be enough. But Kisses will fly in. Dendi, he'll try to get away. It won't be enough. Very nice plays from Nouns. Understanding how much they can force this, and you've always got to be worried again. You've got 2-step chances. Still alive. In fact, here comes Funnick. This will be a massive pick-off. They'll commit the Doom onto Gunner. He'll try to run within his own vision underneath that Hawk, but they've got the Reality Rift back, and Gunner eventually going to drop. Moo, in the meantime, still finds Moos on the Hoodwink, but it's still a fantastic trade for Bait.
Yeah, it still works out in Bait's favor, slowing down Gunner. He is one part away from his full Battle Fury now. And again, once you've got that, farm just escalates. Smoke out from Gunner here.
Oh, Dendi's a big one. Avalanche toss. Arrow should connect. Dendi's gone. It's so tough, right? Because, again, this Void Spirit hero, it gets off to a bad start. It has a very tough time. Hey! Oh, Gunner! That's so cheeky! That is so cheeky from Gunner! He knows what he did.
Oh boy.
He did that on purpose. They put the Hawk on the cliff so he could do that, and forces the BKB. Gunner, here we go again. He's onto Dendi. The cookies are barely off the mark. Roar is available though, and Moo, he won't bother committing it. Lodine will drop.
You know, this reminds me of a couple of other Bait games where we've seen Funnick get a fast BKB and just, well, keep building up here.
It's just sickening though, isn't it? Like, Funny's got to be so upset right now.
Man.
That's 2 times in a row he's just kind of been, you know, gypped and... Well, there goes Lodine. He'll enjoy the Tiny Airlines experience there from Gunner. He's going to find a double damage as well on that Tiny, which is even better because he bought an Echo Saber. So he's going to have a lot of...
Provides a ton to make up for his 0 agi gain. So it's just a tough target to go for. Your Magical Burst is an amazing item. Maybe if you had Moose around with, say, a Sharpshooter, you might find that kill, but he's not there.
Poor Lodine. I know the feeling. I know how it feels, brother. Don't you worry. Dendy, though, top lane. He's going to find Moo. That's a big pick-off for Dendy. Love picking off that Beastmaster. However, Stonebank, everyone's missing. No vision to scout this out. Stonebank is dead.
Yeah, you get the better kill for now. You just trade your off lane for that safe lane CK that still hasn't had the full BKB moves. Not safe fighter.
No, he's not.
It's one of those things. You know, you're finding the pickoffs you can on bait, and they're finding some decent pickoffs. It's just not trading properly. You know, you're still losing out in the end. Now it's just still finding everything else that they'd really want here.
I'm getting TI-10 flashbacks here for a moment, or TI-9 rather. There we go. That'll be Dendy gone. Yamsun will say thank you very much for the kill. Has the Ags up. The statue's so annoying to try and play against.
Dendy plus Hoodwink. That's really it. Void Spirit plus Hoodwink together. Maybe drag into Doom when he has Doom ready.
No, not the CK.
No.
Anyone but the CK. His whole team's behind him. It's not Stonebank's fault. He thinks he's safe because his whole team is behind him, but they know they can't fight. Funny's gonna try anyway. They'll buy back on Lodine, but they don't have the buyback available in their CK right now. Yamsun, he's on the run. Dendy will chase him down, but where's your follow-up damage? They're out of Astral Step charges. They'll get the Aether Remnant, stun him, take him out. Yamsun's down, but now Moo with the cookie and from Lelis. He's gonna take down Funnick, and Dendy's not safe. Dendy's running, but there's nowhere to run. It's not even over. Lodine, he just bought back, and guess where he's going? Ask for a refund, Lodine. It wasn't worth it.
No, definitely not. Comes back in, goes back to the grave anyway, and Gunner gets to just TP home. No problem. Stoneback just a little bit late in TP. Husky,
4-staffed away, drums popped, runs like a madman. Stonebank, he's still going to try for this, and does find it. It's something.
It's something, you know, it doesn't quite compensate for how that team fight goes, but you're happy enough to find something.
Yeah.
You lose that tree, you stun your monkey.
Top lane.
What can you do?
Top lane. Hold on a minute, John. Gunner gonna get caught. He's a massive target, but the problem is his team's right behind him. Wukong's command is there. Gunner, he gets blown up. It's a great start. Yamsun, he's still trying to move forward. A great boundless strike, but do they have the damage? Lodine is gonna go down, but it seems like Nouns do have to back. So a decent pick off here for Bait as they pick off the mid laner, but Dendy drops. Moo will pick him up with the Hawk dive. Of all things, he gets him with the Hawk.
Yeah.
What they call it. Very hard to jump in the Roshan pit. Like, those statues are so intimidating. Funnick, he's going to jump in, but does not get the Aegis. Still, they might at least deny away the Aegis thanks to killing off Yamsun. Gunner's boomed up, so he's in trouble. They'll make the jump in. Dendy trying. There's your dive bomb again. Dendy, he will get denied. Gunner, he is perfectly fine. Dendy will drop. At least Yamsun, though, he does die. Bait, able to punish heavily. It's a 3-for-1 trade. Mind you, the Tiny gets the in. There's not much of a chance of survival for Stonebank, though. He does get the BKB in time. Moo's going to try and chase. A lot of damage being dealt back the way of Moo. Tree Volley is going to fly in, and that'll be enough. Moo will finish the job. This is my favorite part of Dota, the Tree Volley.
Yeah, and again, I want to see if you can.
So did he, let me tell you.
Moving more in. Oscar Wilde. I know he had issues.
They'll move into the Radiant Triangle. Lodine, he's going to break the smoke. Nice positioning here from the CM. Does save his pos 1. Stonebank able to retreat thanks to that. But now they're looking at that mid-tier 2 tower now. I mean, they're an objective-based team, but completely whiffed here by Gunner. Seems like Bait want to try and move in with this Axe up. Dendy steps in. Moo, he's there with the Roar. You don't want to lose this guy straight off the bat. They'll 4-staff him away, but Dendy's down. That was Yag and Inceptor reveal right there. Instead, they'll try to at least move in onto Gunner. Cookie forward, back onto Lodine, but he's doomed up, so he can't really do too much. At the very least, they do kill him off, and we have a bit of a... yeah, lag. Lag, sorry. I believe that. See the CK. Instead, they're onto Moose. Moose does have that Observer Ward to give him a bit of vision, so he does get the Bushwhack onto the Monkey King, but the chase is still on. Now you've got Hawk Vision from Moo into the Dive Bomb. That'll be Moo dead, or rather Moose dead. Don't laugh at me, John. You know how difficult it is between these two players.
Tank out, get the control out with Dendi. Now it's giving them that opportunity to scan. Also lands flat here.
Husky, arrow, forward, CM, Lodine. Yeah, he's gone. Just no reaction to it. They don't have the vision on Husky, so he just walks away.
It's tricky. You have such great reach from Nouns. Like, you have such long-range damage coming through.
Dendi, Roar is there. Lock him down, take him out. Yamsun will pick up the kill. It's one by one they fall. There's nothing they can do about it. He's currently being chased down. Yamsun's just taunting him by jumping back and forth. Oh, oopsie daisies. Bit of a misbalance there. Pops the Wukongs. That'll be completely useless, Yamsun. No worries. Husky will take care of it. Don't you worry about it, sir. Tips out. I mean, you've got to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, no.
Moving in, wrapping around through that Radiant Triangle, but Nouns has got the Moonlight Shadow. They haven't got any sentries down.
No.
Great Avalanche start. Funnick gets roared mid BKB. Yamsun, he'll just pop the Wukongs. Just zone them out. Who the hell cares? In goes Gunner for more. Only Phantasm Illusions being found out, but no, never mind. They found Lodine. The tree toss, it connected. Lodine, swift as the wolves of Ice Rack, they say.
It's pretty swift, you know?
The person who made this CM persona, I appreciate the sense of humor, but come on. The sensation from Nouns. Quick tree chop there from Yamsun.
Now, this game just doesn't get any easier. You've got the...
Stonebank, I mean, he's going to try, but my god, that is not what you want to jump into right now, sir. Dendi in the backside. I think they're about to call it. I think you have to call it. I mean, there's no way you come back in this, surely.
I mean... we've talked about those item timings. They hit them. And Nouns just dances around them.
Funnick, he'll jump in. You've got the AoE Doom available, but everyone just jumps the hell out of there. Still, they'll try onto Gunner. Maybe they can take a team fight. Gunner's dropping so darn low. He will get denied off again. Yamsun in the mid-fight. He just takes him out himself. Aegis, it will go down. Bait off to a decent start so far, finding 3. Can they keep it going? Bushwhack will hold down Yamsun. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they can fight back. But Lodine's gone. What a fight. What a... I forgot the word. The spitter. The spitter just landing on a couple. It's Funnick. They'll take down Yamsun. Never mind. I'll eat my words here, John. Bait. They'll take a good team fight.
That they do. There was a very strange interaction with the Lotus Orb, Mike. Lotus Orb on either on the hero casts with its modifications? I'm not sure.
Snapfire getting caught out bottom lane. That's an interesting interaction. Lelis will go down, Bait fighting another. That's a very interesting interaction.
I'm trying to think, is it intended? Like if you Lotus Orb, someone would...
Though a big wraparound as well. Oh, they could run into Stonebank. Arrow, Gunner, there with the avalanche toss. They've got the CK, and look at the damage from Gunner. Funnick jumped right in. Moose. He'll try for the TP out, but the other Moo doesn't like Moos, John. There can only be one Moo in this game.
Nah, just yells right through, and they find Lodine as well.
Tips out for Lelis. Lodine, Spit Out is going to be there. Gem on the deck. Yamsun will spot it out eventually. And Bait, oh, they'll lose 4. In fact, the gem's being ignored. How rude. Lelis will pick it up.
You know, maybe a couple of things that Bait could have had to simplify these fights. The E-Blade being up on the Hoodwink. It does make sense to take care of some of that physical output. It gives you a save. At the same time, Hoodwink is here that just really enjoys reach, right? With Bushwhack, with some